Hey guys, welcome back. We're coming to you today with some of our survival equipment here for our trip, and looking forward to sharing a little bit with you about it. You want to lead us off, Trey?
Sure. We'll first talk about there's certain regulations you have to follow, and then what we call common sense. Sometimes the regulations are not really as thorough as you might want to be when you're really out there, in a serious situation. So we thought we'd start with there's a few things that the Alaskan and Canadian governments require. I guess Alaska is a state, but anyway, interesting items, and we'll talk about them as we go. But I based my survival stuff off this book. I really found it a few years ago. I thought it was kind of common sense. It's called 98.6 Degrees, The Art of Keeping Yourself Alive by Cody London. And I thought it was a great book and refer to it often. So why don't we start with, most survival situations are good for about 72 hours before the people are either found alive or dead. So 72 hours is kind of a good mark. So I guess keeping warm is a great idea. And to start with that, we actually found this way of making some fire starters by putting cotton balls in petroleum jelly and soaking them. So this will be the way we start fires, maybe even in a non-emergency situation.
Yeah, it works pretty good. I was really surprised. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we were both, we didn't believe it was going to work, so we actually took it out and we used a fire starter that Shiloh has here, and it actually has a flint on it. I guess you could show them that. And while you're getting that out, I'll tell them about the lighter here. Lighters are great, and this one we actually have some duct tape taped on it, so if we need duct tape for anything, it's there, it's handy. And of course the lighter works. However, a lot of people don't know this, but when you get up in altitude, sometimes lighters do not work. You can't even start them. Even some of the fancy ones that are supposed to start when you get above 10,000 feet, you can't get a fire. So this is a fail-safe method, and with the cotton balls, which we'll superimpose on this video, maybe you'll be impressed. I was shocked.
I thought it was cool. Yeah, that cool little hatchet. It's lightweight. I bought it on Amazon. I saw it at Walmart later. It's wrapped in paracord, which might be helpful if you need some rope for something. It's got some wrenches there, and it's got a zipper for skinning animals. You can gut animals quickly with this. So it's pretty good, versatile tool. But it also has the fire starter here. It's got, I guess that's magnesium. You can scrape some flakes off there, and then it's got the what do you call it? The sparker.
I guess it shoots.
You whack it with the hatchet and it sparks, and that's how we ignited the cotton balls with petroleum jelly, and it works pretty well. So
It worked remarkably well.
Okay, and give it a try, Jim. Extreme situations.
I don't even know if the hatchet works. This is our Amazon survival hatchet. Oh, fail already.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Should I put the shavings on the cotton ball, or does it doesn't need them?
I think we just need to get the fire on them. Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Let's see how long that burns now. It should burn for a couple of minutes.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that worked really well. And that's not going to be altitude sensitive.
Dependent, yeah.
I guess keeping yourself warm at 98.6 degrees is really important. And in addition to fire, we have a space blanket, some rain ponchos to keep us dry, and also you can make a shelter out of this if necessary. And inclement weather. They're great items, along with even a common trash bag can be used, like a yard bag. It's very lightweight, and you can use it with your duct tape. So it's pretty handy for that part. And
So as long as you're staying warm, the next critical item is going to be hydration. You need to get some water. As you know, that's very important. Eating is great, but it's certainly not the immediate concern. Staying hydrated is. And so Trey's going to demonstrate. We've got an analogy in there, and you go ahead with it.
well, this is sort of like this is not for fashion. This is actually
We
for.
could probably use some more fashion.
We could use some more fashion. I guess, you know. And it's not a divining rod either, so you can't find water with this. But once you find water, sorry.
We should include those.
Yeah, exactly. So once you find water, this is simply to just keep the sediment out. It's just a filter. It's really quick and easy, and it's easy to carry, and you can even use it, like, I guess, if you had a fever, to keep your skin cool or to wash with. But basically, we put this over the water, we filter out the sediment, and then we have this cool little Sperry pen, runs on batteries. You just turn it on, you put it in the water and stir it for 48 seconds, and it purifies the water. Magic. And as a backup, we can carry iodine tablets, which for many people, I've used them before. A little bit of an aftertaste in the water, but in a dire situation, you know, it's better than being thirsty. So we got that. Also, we have some backup batteries right here for not only the SteriPen, but also for some other devices, which we'll talk about in a moment. Shelley, you got some food over there.
Yeah, so we're warm, we got water, now we need to eat. So got some basic stuff here. Oatmeal, really nice, it's lightweight, lots of energy, and easy to make. Just need a little water and you're good to go. And I've got some tuna fish and sardines, which pack it easily and they're high in energy. So that's good. And we have a few other things here that are necessary for the regulations, but also common sense. You want to get found, hopefully in less than 72 hours, but signaling device here, just a common CD, makes a good little tool there, or you've probably seen the signaling gears are also great. Got compasses here. If you need to get to a location that's easier to be found, there may be something nearby that is more visible to other people, and the compass could be great for that.
Oh, and you have the Mac Daddy of all signaling devices.
How could I forget? This is the Garmin InReach. It's a satellite-based personal locating device. I forget what you call them exactly, but it's got an SOS function. If you get lost, you need help, bam, you hit the button. They can see your location anywhere in the world, and these are really nice and unique from most of the other devices like this, because they allow you to text message. You don't always have a dire situation. Maybe you got a flat tire or something that's just going to delay you, and if you don't show up at your expected time of return, your friends and family have to assume the worst. So it's really nice to be able to communicate with loved ones or with rescue services, which this can do, and say, hey, you know, we're not in dire needs, we're okay, we'll be a little bit late. So really nice to have. It's a little expensive, but really a good tool, and you can Google that and learn more about it online.
Absolutely. That actually, in the airplane, there's an ELT, but I think that's going to be a lot more.
It's a lot more accurate. And yeah, and you can communicate again, which is priceless if you need it.
It'd be nice to know if somebody's coming, you know, just as a comfort.
Yeah, and they can respond back, which is also priceless.
Absolutely. We also have a couple of medical kits. We have a store-bought one that's Shallow has, that's got pretty much every situation. You want to show them that?
It's just a basic kit. I think I got this one at Target. I mean, it's got a lot of different things in here. we don't need to go into detail. You can do your own research, but I like this one because you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're like individual kits for different situations. Cuts and scrapes is in number 1, blisters, splinters, and stings number 2, and so on. So it makes for a nice, organized, easy kit where you don't have to go through all of the junk to get what you need. So I liked it, but you can do your research, find one that you like, probably at a local store, pretty easy.
I have a little do-it-yourselfer here, and it has your basic Band-Aids. This is better for throwing in the pack, and if you're doing a walk or something like that. I guess the thermometer may be a little overkill, because if you were probably hiking, you wouldn't go if you needed a thermometer. Has this is a feminine product that actually absorbs blood really well. So if you were to cut yourself, and you could pop that on with some duct tape, and you would be really in good shape. And I got that out of Cody's book as well. I thought it was pretty handy.
We do have duct tape.
Duct tape, and of course you need something to cut all this stuff with. We have some knives, and we have flashlights, and pretty much everything you could possibly want. And those Swiss Army knives, I mean, they'll even do the dishes for you sometimes, right?
Really? Nice. How about the firearm? Did we talk about that?
No, the firearm is, one of the things that just makes good sense to carry is bear spray. And a lot of people say the bear spray is more effective than a shotgun or a pistol or whatever. And
it has a lot to do with how you use it. Do you hit him in the face? Do you shoot him in the butt?
Right, yeah,
but
exactly.
It can be very effective.
But we're also going to have bear spray with us, and we have a shotgun, and we thought there's just a certain cool factor.
I think it's cool.
We just haven't figured out how to mount it yet. We could put it like on the cowling, it's like a fighter.
We're gonna do some kind of a gun rack. I don't know, but the gun's definitely on.
Yeah, it's part of the thing. Oh, and also one of the things you're required to carry is some fishing tackle. So one of the things we're probably going to take. This has assorted flies, line, and this is actually a fly rod. So we're hoping that we can maybe even get some fishing in at some point. And that pretty much, I think we've kind of got everything we need for a basic survival situation. And
if you guys are planning on going on a long trip, you should consider taking a dog. Great for moral support. In the daytime, will keep you warm at night. And if times get hard, you can do the unthinkable.
Yeah, we can pack it up and show
Yeah,
how
let's pack
concise
it up.
it is.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks.